What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again live for your entertainment. And I hope everybody had a great day. And I hope everybody will enjoy the upcoming weekend, because guess what? It just might be a great week, another great weekend for my Alabama Crimson Tide as far as the recruiting trail. Because you know Coach Kalen Deboer is doing his thing. But I'm glad y'all joined me on this Friday afternoon to talk some Alabama football and what's been happening throughout the week. But I got a special guest. This guy, he put out some great content. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. So if you have not went to his channel and subscribe, I'm going to need you to go to his channel and subscribe right now. But without further ado, let me introduce JB from Sports Talking with JB. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What it do, KB? Man, it's a pleasure to be here with you tonight, brother. Pleasure to be here.
Same here, man. Same here. I'm glad that you could join me, man. I've been looking forward to this, and I'm glad that you can join me tonight or this afternoon, however you want to put it.
Hey, man, it's no problem, man. I appreciate you for reaching out. You know, I watch your show for two reasons. One, to get my good laugh, because I already know you're gonna have me cutting up just watching you. And
yes, sir.
Reason number two, so you can cook all them Georgia Bulldog fans, delusional Georgia Bulldog fans, how you be cooking.
I love it.
At a time.
I love it. I love giving them the business, baby. I love it. And I know I'm trying my best to make every Georgia Bulldog fans hate my guts. I'm trying.
Well, you're doing a damn good job, KB. You're doing a damn good job.
Hey, I'm trying to get all of them to hate me. And guess what? When they fall off the map, whoever will come up next, I'll be tanning them then. So, hey, I'm just getting them one at a time, because we all know them Georgia Bulldog ain't nothing but Clemson 2.0, and that damn Kirby Smart ain't nothing but Dabo Sweeney 2.0. That's all he is.
Exactly.
That's what it is, man.
But you know what? All that right now is just we warming up. We getting ready for September 28th. You know, all the talk will be put to rest.
Yes, sir. But you know they coming in. Well, the fans coming in confident. But I know Kirby, like I keep trying to tell them, they didn't have a Nick Saban problem. They got an Alabama problem. It wasn't Nick Saban. It's Alabama.
Exactly.
Because like I say, we was whooping their ass way before Nick Saban.
They don't want to hear that from you, especially from you, KB. They don't want to hear that. That's the truth. They don't want to hear it.
But it's fact, man. But it's fact. They say we were trash in the 90s, but we were whooping their ass in the 90s too. So if
we was trash, what that make them? Sewage?
I guess so. Hey, the only coach they can bring up is Mike Shula. That's the only coach they got a winning record against. The only one. Mm-hmm. So but that might be because we was on probation at the time. But even though, well, I ain't gonna blame it on that, because hell, we whooping their ass on probation. So it don't matter. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get to these, see who in the chat, and then we'll move on with the show.
Okay.
But Larry Treywick, shout out to Larry Treywick, the first one in the chat tonight, man. And Roll Tide, even though you're a Nebraska fan, Jeff Stapleton, Roll Tide. Stephen Hicks, my man. Roll Tide, Stephen Hicks. And Stephen Hicks is a member of the Kangaroo Clique. And if you ain't a member of the Kangaroo Clique, hit that membership button on the homepage and become a member of the Kangaroo Clique, where all the cool kids hang out. B. Bruno, what's going on, brother? I don't give a damn what mission Kirby on. He want to accomplish the mission of the Alabama Crimson Tide. I know that. Jeff Stapleton, what's up, brother? Roll Tide. DSGB once again in the house. Roll Tide. Keith Holcomb. Jeff, who we got? Dennis, tough as nails. What's going on, brothers? Let all the naysayers know. You know it. Link up, baby. Dennis Collier, appreciate it.
I met a lot of them names.
What's that?
A lot of the names sound familiar. From Bama Stand Up. Y'all watch the Bama Stand Up?
Yeah.
And y'all watch Talking Bama with me and JT on Saturday night. So I already know some of these people in the chat.
Yeah, that's good, man. Hey, that's good, man. Dennis Collier, appreciate the 10-piece for the super sticker. I'm gonna give you Felix the Dancing Fool in a minute. Just let me get through these names. Who else we got in this chat, man? Stacy Gold Dog, bless your heart. Bless your heart, Stacy Gold Dog. Kayla Cooper Roll Tide, Stacy Gold Dogs, you might as well give up. You might as well give up. And you made a mistake by betting me that $100. I want all, like I keep telling you, Stacy Gold Dogs, I want $101 cash apps. That's how I want it. Who else we got? LaQuisha Gordon, as usual, in the house. Roll Tide. Kyle Rush, Roll Tide, brother. Who else? Marcus Kelly, all day, every day. All day, every day, Marcus Kelly. Who else? Chapman family, Southern Red. What's up? Who else we got? Bama girls. What's going on, Bama girl? X the gamer. Roll Tide, man. Who else? Roll Tide, rise up as usual. What's going on? Roll Tide and rise up, baby. That's my partner right there, Brock. What's going on, man? We got a couple of more. Who else? Got to get 6-0. What's going on? Appreciate the 20-piece, baby. I'm gonna give you Felix the Dancing Fool. Also, what it do? JB in the house. KB, yes, give me early. Fool dancer, brother. Hey, 6-0 be watching you too, I guess. 6-0 in the house.
What's up, 6-0, baby, in the house? What's up? Y'all know what it is,
man. Kaylee the boss. What's up? Eric Odom, Roll Tide. Tony B, the biggest. Well, he ain't the biggest hater, but he a Bama hater. But it's all right. He a Bama naysayer. That's what he is. But Tony B, we gonna prove to you again, just like we do year after year after year. And told you, don't talk negative about my Alabama Crimson Tide.
Linda P.
Tony B, Linda P in the building, as usual. She has arrived. Let them know, Linda P, we don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby.
She know.
Greg McKinney, what's going on? That's about it. Jerry Howard, Mario Strobridge, he's one of the biggest haters. B Jamming, what's going on, man? Mario Strobridge, boy, I thought you were about 12 years old. That crazy shit you be talking. I'm telling you, boy, you need to step your game up, man. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into the show, man, and see what it do, baby. And our first subject is what is the first year expectations for Coach Kalen Deboer? My issue is the media, the fan base, all the talking heads putting expectations on Coach Kalen Deboer that they ain't put on no other first year head coach. And they done, since the recruiting is on point, they done changed the narrative. You know what I'm saying? They were saying first, Coach Kalen Deboer, he couldn't recruit the SEC. He couldn't come from the West and come recruit the South. You know, now that he doing that, now it's, he better make it to the playoff. He better win at least 10 games. You know what I'm saying? When no other first-year head coach, they expected them or wanted them to win at least 10 games. Not even Nick Saban when he got to Alabama. Not even Kirby Smart when he got to Georgia. Nobody said, hey, they need to win 10 games. But Coach Kalen Deboer, he need to win 10 games. Now, even though Coach Kalen Deboer got all of this talent, but remind you, when Kirby Smart got to Georgia, they had talent too. A consistent 10-game winning team under Mark Richt. And they took a drop-off. So, hey, what's your thoughts on that?
I feel like, man, it's a lot of the narrative has always been there. Alabama is all about everybody hating on Alabama for one thing. And it's still there. Like you said, KB, they say he couldn't recruit in the South. Now we recruiting the South. Well, Nick Saban back there helping them recruit. How in the hell is Nick Saban recruiting when he playing golf every day?
Exactly.
How's he recruiting? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you got to give the boy his credit. Courtney Morgan. And I say this every time we talk about this subject. When Courtney Morgan got off that plane, The big black dude looked like Rick Ross. When he get off the plane behind Coach Deboer, I already knew what time it was. I knew what time. We finna go to the hood. We finna recruit from the hood. We finna get all them boys that's come from the that pipeline over there in the Cali, that West Coast pipeline.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say this too: how they're recruiting in the state of Florida, these guys out of Mississippi, guys in Georgia, Texas. These athletes from these southern states, it's something in the water, KB. It's something in the water because they bigger, faster, stronger. Out of Florida, Georgia, Bama, Mississippi, Texas. The athletes are incredible, the young athletes. And we getting them. So they just, I don't know, the expectations, Bama fans are going to put expectations on Bama just because we expect to win every year. That's our expectation. But the media is doing so much to, if we lose a game or two, they're going to say it's a failure for Kelly and the boy. And they should not do that. They should not do that. But you know what it is, KB, just like me. It's Bama fatigue. They don't want to see Bama in the playoff. They don't want to see Bama win the SEC. And they definitely don't want to see us do it because Nick Saban retired. They think it's over for Bama. A lot of them think that. But we're going to prove them wrong this year.
You know, I think they was thinking that once Coach Saban announced his retirement, they was throwing parties.
Yeah.
They was head over heel with themselves.
Yeah.
But since Caleb Deboer came in and they done seen what he done, especially bringing Courtney Morgan with him and keeping Robert Gillespie, who's a great recruiter, our running back coach. Him and he kept another guy on staff.
Freddie Roach.
Freddie Roach. Those two guys he kept on staff got ties all over the South.
Yep.
You bring in Courtney Morgan, who's killing it in the West. You know what I'm saying? And when they hired Coach Caleb Deboer, I told these clowns, man, we gonna tear up the South, and we gonna have new ties to the West.
Yeah.
You know, now we was getting quarterbacks off the West Coast, but now we getting receivers, we getting linemen, we getting defensive backs. We getting everybody. Well, not everybody, but we getting a lot of players off the West Coast. All right. And they coming down to the South. And a lot of guys say, hey, well, that's the Pac-12 area or whatever. They don't play real ball there. Bullshit. No matter where you play ball at, the objective of the game is to win no matter who you play against. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they talk about how Coach Caleb Deboer, he never coached in the SEC. I continue to tell him. Nick Saban never coached in the SEC before he got there. Urban Meyer never coached in the SEC. And what did they do? They won championships. Yep. You don't have to be from the South or experienced in the SEC to come in the SEC and win. And we know Coach Caleb Deboer ain't nothing but a winner. Everywhere he done been.
That's all he done. That's all he done.
That's it. And this Coach Caleb Deboer right now, between I had it wrote down, the top 10 head coaches right now, he got the best record against top 25 teams. And he only been in Power 5 for 2 years. He's 12-2 against top 25 teams. 12-2. Nobody else got that record. Kirby didn't have that record his first 2 years. Who else? Lane Kiffin. None of these guys. None of them. Perfect. And I ain't talking about just the SEC. I'm talking about across all Power 5 teams or Power 4 now. So yeah, man, these guys are crazy, man. Yeah. These, if you look at it, if say he's at Alabama 4 years, right? He's 12-2 right now against top 25 programs. That means out of 6 years, he'll only lose 8 games if he keep going that rate to top 25 program out of 6 years. That's crazy.
And hell, 12-2 will get you in that 12-team playoff real comfortable. It'll get you in there easily.
Oh yeah. Man, you know, okay, so how you think we can do? 10-2, 11-1, 9-3, 12-0?
I was thinking 9-3 before we started. I mean, when it get closer to the season, I feel better. The closer we get to the season, I feel better. Now I'm at 11-1. I was at 10-2 about a month ago. Now I'm at 11-1. I feel like we're gonna lose one game. We ain't gonna lose to Georgia. I can honestly, comfortably say we're not losing to Georgia.
Okay.
But I think we will slip up and lose a game. Now, if we lose a regular season game, get to the SEC championship, maybe slip up and lose that, I think we still may get in the 12-team playoff because a 10-2 Alabama is a lock for the 12-team playoff. I don't give a damn.
I think we can go 10-2 in the regular season and miss the SEC championship and still get in the playoff.
Me too.
It's Alabama, man. It's Alabama.
Standard is the standard, baby. So
exactly.
I mean, that script A whole weight. I don't give a damn who the coach is. Nick Saban just took it to a high level. That's script A whole weight, KB, and you know it. And that's all they want to talk about. They want to talk about Bama. And you want to see Bama in this playoff. And, you know, all the people that said we didn't belong to be there last year, even though Florida State went, hush all that noise. Alabama brings ratings. Alabama brings great games. So stop all the nonsense.
Alabama is the moneymaker of college football.
Mm-hmm.
They know this, man.
Yeah.
They know this. But like you said, they saying Nick Saban, he recruited. Well, shit, just 3 or 4 months ago, Nick Saban was gone. Nick Saban was enjoying his life in his mansion he bought.
Yep.
That's what they were saying. Now he recruiting. I mean, which one is it? What?
They don't know. They don't know, KB.
Hey, they gonna now. You watch now when Alabama is winning, Nick Saban coaching behind the scenes. Watch what I tell you now. Watch what I tell you. Nick Saban gonna be coaching behind the scenes, man. They gonna keep bringing it up. Tony B say,
here we go.
Delusional. KB need to name and show the delusional hour. Wait, that is fine, Tony B. Tony B. How can you call an Alabama fan delusional when year after year after year, when Alabama have to play Georgia, y'all come on here talking all this trash about what y'all beloved dogs gonna do to Alabama just to wind up losing and backtracking and going in the hide when it's all over with. Like I told you, the whole offseason, last season, all we heard was three-peat. Once the game was set, Alabama versus Georgia in the SEC championship, all that trash y'all was talking, what happened when the game was over? Dog fans running and hiding. Not you, Tony B, but the majority of them was. I got to give it to you, Tony B. You one of the few that'll come back when you lose. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. I don't know how I'm telling you, JB, Georgia, when it comes to college football, the Georgia fan base is the most gullible fan base in all of college football. I'm telling you.
Even more gullible than Auburn?
Even more gullible than Auburn.
Damn.
I'm just saying, when it comes to Alabama. I'll just say when it comes to Alabama.
Okay.
But like I told you, these Georgia Bulldog fans failed to realize. I put it out there. Was it last week? Was it Monday? The last time I was live, I put it out there. Since Kirby has been the head coach of Georgia, every single season, they have at least 5 Power 5 programs on their schedule that don't win 8 games. Every season. Every season. That's not counting the UABs, the Ball States, the Austin Pea's. That's not counting them because they're going to have at least 2 of them on their schedule. You know, so at least 5 that don't win 8 games, plus the little FCS and Group of 5 programs. Last year, they had I know 2022. They had 7 Power 5 teams on their schedule that didn't win 8 games. That was 2022. And that ain't counting the 2 lower tier schools that they played. So they really had a 3-game schedule. And you know how easy that game was, the season was last year. Last year, they had at least 8 teams on their schedule. Well, 6 Power 5 programs that didn't win 8 games, plus Tennessee Martin, UAB, and Ball State. So that's a 4-game schedule. So I told them this year
you ain't lying.
This year we're gonna see if Kirby is the kind of coach everybody say he is. This year with the schedule they got.
They got a real schedule this year.
Yeah, and the thing about it, they say we got a cupcake schedule. You know, I'm always looking some shit up because I want to bring the facts. I'm always looking some shit up.
Yeah.
You got Sports Illustrated, college football, what was it? Sports Illustrated, and it was Sports Illustrated, College Football Network, and
ESPN
247.
Okay.
All of them. Sports Illustrated, and I think it was Sports Illustrated and the College Football Network. They got Alabama's schedule ranked harder than Georgia's, and it was 247 had Georgia's schedule ranked 14 and Alabama's ranked 15. So if we got a cupcake schedule, they got a cupcake schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there, man. But hey, you know, they crying about their schedule. Well, I ain't gonna say crying, but they saying that's the toughest schedule they done had in a long time, which it is. I agree with that. But like I say,
and you know why? You know why? Because it's not East and West no more.
Yeah.
They all together. So you don't play them weak teams in the East like you've been beating up, you know, for the past few years. We've been strong in the West. The LSUs, you know, said the teams have been strong in the West compared to that East. So now it's an even playing field all the way around.
Yeah, and you know, Auburn done had more strong years than any other team in the West besides Georgia, even though they've been down lately. LSU, even Mississippi State when Dan Mullen was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Florida, what they had 2, maybe 3 good seasons since Urban Meyer left, maybe.
Yeah.
So I mean, Missouri stepped up when they first came in the SEC, but other than that, that's about it. I mean, I just don't understand it. But as far as Coach Kalen Deboer, man, yeah, like you said, Alabama fans, their expectation is high because we used to win it. Mm-hmm. But for all the medias and all the fans who are not fans of Alabama, it's crazy to put a daggone expectation of a 10-win season in his first year. You know what I'm saying? Even though I think he can do it.
Oh, yeah.
I think he'll do it with no problem.
I don't have no doubts, man. I just don't want us to go 9-3 and everybody trying to fight a man. I don't want that because I already know how some of our Alabama fans are. I already know that.
Exactly. And then if you look at it, shit, Saban went 7-5?
7-6, something like that.
Yeah, 7-6. I think Kirby went 7-5. So hey, it's all good. Nick Saban Jr., what's good, brother? What's good?
Nick Saban Jr. in the chat. What it do?
Yeah, man. Nick Saban Jr. in there. Stacey Goldall say she'll take her $100 in $10 increments. Well, I ain't even got to worry about that. I mean, that's just how confident I am. I don't have to worry about that. But hey, it is what it is. If you happen to beat us, it's gonna be all right. But I tell you what, if Georgia beat us, y'all gonna be talking mad shit. But I tell you what, if Alabama beat y'all, I know what you're gonna say. We'll see you in the SEC championship game. Guaranteed. That's what you're gonna say. So, but then what's up, I-20? I got a scenario for you. Say Georgia, Alabama meet. You know, they got to meet on the 28th September. Mm-hmm. Okay, Alabama win. Say they meet in the SEC championship, and Alabama beat Georgia again. Do they get in the playoffs?
With just those 2 losses from Alabama?
Yes.
And go undefeated the rest of the way?
Yeah.
If they can knock Texas off, because they play Texas.
Yeah, they play Texas.
So if that, let's say
they play Texas, they play Ole Miss.
Yeah. So let's say they knock them off. They run the table, lose to Bama. Bama the only 2 L's. I thought they still get in.
Okay, switch the scenario. We lose to Georgia both times.
I still think we get in.
You know, we got Oklahoma on the schedule. Mm-hmm. Who else we got? Well, I mean, Oklahoma, Auburn,
Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah.
I have to look at our schedule, but yeah, I think they'll both get in. That's just me.
Yeah, I believe so.
because you know Georgia been winning at a high rate. Alabama ain't lost no more than 2 games since what 2010 in a regular season.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, man. So yeah. Nick Saban Jr. say, what's good, JB?
What they do, man? Real supporter right there, boy. Real supporter. Shouts out to them. There's a lot of supporters in here, man. A lot of people I recognize in the chat, man. I love to see it too. Love to see it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But Coach Kalen Deboer, I think he was the right hire. You know, they talk about Dan Lanning and Steve Sarkisian when he done beat both of them guys. So I think they got the best coach for the job. I mean, things different in Tuscaloosa now as far as the team, you know. And hey, I like what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gravitating towards each other.
Yeah.
So hey, beer cans and bad and say Georgia about to win 3 out of 4 natties. Yeah. Lord Saban don't even believe in Bama right now. That's why he told y'all he going to the corner store and he didn't return. What the fuck? It's all good. It's all good though. Hey, we got Lord Deboer. That's all you need to know. We got Lord Deboer. And guess what? He ain't about to do nothing but add Kirby to the list. Because you know why? He got Dan Lanning on the list. He got Steve Sarkisian on the list. He got Lincoln Riley on the list. And if you look at it, Steve Sarkisian and Lincoln Riley, 2 of the best offensive minds in all of college football. And he beat them every time he faced them.
Yep.
And Oregon with Dan Lanning, that's one of the best offenses in the nation, and most explosive offense in the nation, even with Bo Nix.
He tapped that ass twice last year.
Tapped that ass twice.
Mm-hmm.
Tapped Lincoln Riley and Steve Sarkisian. And you think a Mike Bobo offense gonna worry Kalen DeBoer? Are you serious? Mike Bobo, man. That dude ain't got not one trick up his sleeve.
He done been passed around like a blunt, man. Mike Bobo done been everywhere, man.
Kirby got rid of him. Not Kirby, but what's his name got rid of him? Oh damn! I think it was Lincoln, not Lincoln Riley, but Mark Rick.
Mark Rick, yeah. When he was there,
Rick got rid of him. Kirby behind him back because they buddies and shit, man. But hey, man, that was a fatal mistake, man.
Mm-hmm.
To make him the daggone offense coordinator. That was a fatal mistake. But hey, I tell you what, it's good that, you know, it's good Saban retired, in my opinion.
Yeah, because, I think it was time.
It was time. You know, retire and then want to stay behind the scenes. That's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
And then we got a top-notch coach on top of that too. But hey, it is what it is. But let's go on. Let's move to the next subject.
All right.
Can Alabama have the best wide receiver trio in the country and the best running back duo in the country in 2024? I believe they can. Jeremy Bernard, Kobe Prentice, Kendrick Law at wide receiver, and then Jamarian Miller and Justice Haynes at running back. I think it can happen.
Yeah.
I think it can happen. And then you got the number 2 wide receivers or whatever with Ryan Williams, you know what I'm saying? Caleb Odom, Emmanuel Henderson, and Cole Adams, who remind you of Slade Bolden. And then let's not forget about Rico Scott. So all these guys is 4 and 5 stars, except for Cole Adams, who was a 3-star. So I think it can happen at the wide receiver and the running back position. Mind you, we got Richard Young and Daniel Hill backing up Jamarian Miller and Justice Haynes.
Yes.
So it is.
Let me throw some on top of that. The wide receivers coached by Jamarcus Shepard.
Exactly.
Who is an elite wide receivers coach. He just got guys, 3-star guys at Washington drafted 1st, 2nd, 3rd round in the NFL draft this past year. 3 receivers from Washington that wasn't 4 and 5-star talents.
Exactly.
So imagine what he's doing with all this good talent he got, man. The cupboard is overflowing at Alabama with talent. You got these great coaches, great offensive minds. It's about to be a feast out there on KB. It's gonna be a feast.
Yeah, and then last year you took 3 stars, 2 of them, and made it into 1,000-yard receivers, and you had a 1,000-yard running back.
Yep.
That's probably the first time I've seen that. 2,000-yard receivers and 1,000-yard running back.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. Long time.
It's been yeah. And Mario say Kirby defense will worry Deboer. Kirby defense couldn't stop a damn Tommy Reese offense. What are you talking about? He couldn't stop Kirby's offense. The same guy the same defensive coordinator, Glenn Schumann. They couldn't even stop Nick Sheridan's offense. How you going to stop a Kalen DeBoer's offense? That's crazy. That don't make it make sense. Michael Strobridge, make it make sense. You are another guy who don't think before they speak. You just be on here yapping. I guess you trying to get Super Troll of the month or something, because y'all just be yapping for no damn reason. Don't think about what you talk about. All you got to do is go to Google and you will see. That's all you got to do.
It. And Google is your friend.
Yeah. Jamarcus Shepard is one of the best wide receiver coaches in all of college football. Come on, man. Come on. And you know what? You know what made me love or fall in love with Kalen DeBoer and Jamarcus Shepard even more when they got there? They got Ryan Williams to come back. So,
and Ryan Williams been recruiting guys. He's bringing guys to Bama.
Yeah, he is. Yes. And I'm loving that, man. I'm loving it. So, hey, don't be surprised when we get a couple of more 5 stars.
Oh, yeah.
In the coming weeks. So
I've been hearing it. My ear been to the streets. I've been hearing them names. I just can't say them out there because, it ain't official. But
exactly. And guess what? Kirby can't out recruit the guy that can't recruit. That's what they were saying. He can't recruit. So Kirby can't out recruit the guy that can't recruit. But yeah, man. And then you look at this running back room. It's dangerous too with J.M. Miller and Justice Haynes and Richard Young and Daniel Hill. Oh man. And you got Kevin Riley. This is, like you say, it's running over, man.
Yeah. We
running over with talent.
Yeah.
And I looked at the SEC the preseason SEC
the
all SEC teams.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. You got Jalen Miro on the 3rd team. All right. I don't know if the media is looking at value yardage more than touchdowns, but that's what it seemed like they doing with Jalen Miro.
KB, who's on the second team? Who's the second team quarterback?
Quinn Ewers. And he threw for more yards but less touchdowns than Jalen Miro last year. And ran for less. Now Carson Beck is the first team quarterback. Okay, everybody in love with Carson Beck for some reason. I don't know. And then they got Trevor Etienne on the first team, and the other guy from Florida last season on the second team. And this guy started over Trevor Etienne, and they put him on the second team and Etienne on the first team. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed like they were just pulling names out the hat, man, blindly.
Yes,
and putting them on teams.
Because they put Jaden Roberts on the second team when he is the 7th ranked best interior offensive lineman in the nation. Number 7. And they put him on the second team. And you got guys that ain't even in the top 10 on the first team. It's crazy. Like I say, you got Quinn Ewers and Carson Beck above Jalen Milroe when neither one of them was in the top 10 or higher than voting.
Don't make no sense to me.
It don't. But hey, it's all good, man.
It add fuel to the fire. Just gonna add fuel to the fire. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I ain't worried about that. And I saw they put did they put Justice Hayes on 3rd team running back and let Jamari Miller off? Yeah, they did. Okay.
I don't understand it. I don't know what's the criteria, but it's crazy.
So I'm gonna ask you a question, KB. Do you think we can have 2 You talking about those 1,000-yard receivers. What about the running backs? Because, I mean, from what I'm hearing, I know a lot of people been saying it's going to be a pass-heavy attack. But these running backs, they're going to be toting that rock.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know who's going to start. Evidently, it's 1A and 1B. So
you're right.
Miller might start, and then you get a lot of Justice Haynes in there. But is it possible that we can get 2,000-yard running backs?
I think that'll be hard there. but you know what? It all depends on this offensive line.
True.
That's what I think. It depends on this offensive line.
I know damn well we're gonna average well over 100, maybe 140, 150 yard rushing a game.
Oh, I know we're gonna average over 100 yards a game.
Definitely.
Well over 100.
Well over that.
That's fact. Between those two guys, now, like I say, we got 3 of the best interior offensive line in the nation. We just got to worry about them edges, the tackles.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, you got Caden Proctor who came back, which I think he'll be better. Who's going to be at right tackle? Is it going to be Elijah Pritchard or Wilkin Forman? I'm thinking Wilkin Forman.
Me too.
That's me.
Yeah.
So,
yep, I'm with you.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
But hey, we're gonna see. But I think we run them things between them tackles, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. And you talking about this? Matter of fact, they even got Tim Keenan on third team. Tim Keenan, he was wreaking havoc in the middle of last season.
I don't know what they was thinking, bro.
Huh?
I don't know what they was thinking about, man. I think they just wanted to slight Bama a little bit.
I guess so. Matter of fact, they put Tim Smith on second team and Tim Keenan on third team. I didn't understand that. Yeah. I didn't understand that, man. So hey, it'll all work out. They're on the same team, so hey, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but motivation. That's all it is, man.
Bulletin board material. You know they're gonna use it.
Yeah. And have you been seeing what you call it, the film guy? Have you ever watched this channel?
The film guy.
Yeah, he's a Georgia Bullet. He breaks down film of a lot of teams, a lot of games.
I don't think I've seen.
Yeah, go to his channel and look at him breaking down Kalen Deboer's offense. That shit is crazy. Every pass play, somebody is wide open. Every freaking one of them.
So that tell you it's gonna be on Miro. It's gonna be on Miro to find them reads. He got to find an open man.
That's it. He got to do that, and you got so much eye candy, even on the run plays.
Yeah,
I mean, it's crazy the way this dude is drawing up these plays on offense to get players open. But you know, did Ryan Grove have a lot to do with that? You know what I'm saying?
It remains to be seen. He's not there no more.
That's right.
But he brought Nick Sheridan. Nick Sheridan is familiar with the offense.
Yeah, he's used to that.
Yep.
He's been in offense for a while. Matter of fact, I think Nick Sheridan was at Indiana with them.
Yeah, he brought him
in Fresno State. So, but yeah, man.
I'm gonna tell you, I gotta watch out for though. Kendrick Lowe.
That's what I'm saying. This dude look like he done got bigger too.
Yeah, he look like Debo Samuel, man.
Yeah. This guy said Bama struggled against South Florida and expect to rush for 200 yards a game. We ain't said nothing about 200 yards a game. See, I told you this guy. He just be talking. He don't think about what he say. We ain't said nothing about no 200 yards. And he talking about South Florida last year. Okay, remember, he didn't. Jalen Miro didn't play in the game. We all knew Tyler Buckner was trash, and then Tyler Simpson came in and sold the game up for us. So what are you talking about? You talking about we struggle with South Florida. One of y'all struggling with South Carolina. Matter of fact, you were struggling with UAB for a minute.
It was. Yep.
Come on, man. So hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. That was last year. Okay. We didn't struggle with y'all last year. That's what I do know. We didn't struggle with Georgia. We totally dominated them, especially in the trenches. Don't talk about what Alabama did against another team or what another team did against Alabama. Talk about what Alabama did to your team and what your team did against Alabama. That's what you need to talk about.
They want to sweep all that under the rug, KB.
Man,
They don't want to talk about the SEC championship like it didn't matter because they didn't win.
Exactly. Hey, guess what? It matters to Kirby. Kirby
Right.
say he value a SEC championship just like he do a national championship.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, it's all good. Don't get mad at the messenger because you are 0-4 in SEC championships against Alabama. Don't get mad at the messenger. Don't get mad at me because Kirby is 1-5 against Alabama. And out of the last 9 games against Alabama, Georgia is 1-8. Don't get mad at the messenger. Get mad at your team. So I'm just saying.
Great facts.
They want to get mad at the messenger. Say, y'all, it didn't matter. We got too comfortable. Hey,
they didn't look comfortable doing the game at all. They didn't look comfortable at all.
That's just another excuse. That's just another excuse. You want to throw your quarterback up there like he's somebody and he ain't won a damn thing. Nothing besides regular season games. That's all he don't want.
Yeah.
You want to talk trash about my quarterback? Well, my quarterback outperformed your quarterback. But hey, it's all good. Hey, let them keep sweeping it under the rug, and we'll keep sweeping that ass.
But you know what? They really salty that we stopped the 3-peat. That's really the serious. That's the issue that's being looked over. We stopped the 3-peat. They didn't even have a chance to defend their damn champion.
And guess what they do? Some of them even blame Auburn. When Auburn didn't have nothing to do with that. He said Mildew can't cross the 50-yard line, KB. Are you serious? Are you serious? Do you remember the last 2 plays of the game last season? Both of them was on him. He ran across the 50 on that first one. He picked up about 30 yards on that run. And then picked up another 10 for another first down. The very next play to salt the clock or to run out the clock. Come on, man.
I think Georgia fans need to go back and watch that game.
Yeah, they do.
Just go back and watch it. I know it's been a while, a lot done happened, but just go back and watch the game. Then come back on here and talk no us.
Yeah. Says Georgia slapped in the mouth the first drive. Okay. What about the other drives? Yeah, y'all scored on y'all first drive. What about the other drive? Nick Saban changed the defense, and what happened? You didn't do nothing. Nothing. That was the only lead you had in the game, the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
You left for how long? About 5 minutes. About it.
That's it.
Maybe 5 minutes, man. And then that was it. But anyway, do you think them naming the field after Nick Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, that's what they named it. Do you think naming the field after Nick Saban is enough?
For right now, maybe for right now. I looked at it, I kind of called it. I said, you know what, it sounds right. I know people were talking about name it Bryant Saban Stadium or Bryant-Denny Saban Stadium. I don't know, man. You look at it, gonna be called BS Stadium. You don't want your stadium to be called BS Stadium for one thing.
No, you
know what I'm saying? So leave that alone. All right. So I mean, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny, it just sounds right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sounds professional. So I'm good with it, man. I ain't got no problem with it. I mean, Saban he's the man. Everybody knows Saban took this Bama to another level, and nobody would ever be able to do it like Saban. The boy gonna have to win probably 3 straight championships, you know what I'm saying, to get in that conversation. But we gonna look at it from now. Right now, I think it's the right move. Now, it remains to be seen what else they can do for Saban, but I think this is the right thing, and I ain't got no problem with it, KB.
I don't have a problem with it either, but because it's more to come for him.
Mm-hmm.
They probably they're gonna name a building after him or whatever. They're gonna name probably Saban Sports Complex or whatever.
Yeah,
something gonna come after this. Probably even off campus. He gonna have some shit off campus. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, in the long run, he gonna have a Saban Avenue, just whatever, just like all the other greats. You know, it's more to come for him. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they probably name what is it? What's the bit? Is it the Mal Moore Center?
Yeah.
They probably have a Saban Center before it's over with.
You know what they should call the Bama Georgia game? The Nick Saban Classic, because he been whooping their ass every time he playing. Call it
exactly.
Nick Saban Classic. Bama versus Georgia.
New name. New name. Nick Saban Classic, baby.
Hey, did you see the post that the Mercedes-Benz Stadium said, no, we not gonna change all the Saban field?
Yeah, they
we gonna call it Saban East.
They need to. Saban East, man. I'm telling you, man. They need to call it Brian Denny East. Yeah, Saban Field at Brian Denny East.
Yeah, we whoop ass in there. We undefeated in that state.
Yeah,
undefeated, man. Come on now. That's another reason. That's another reason Georgia upset. We undefeated on their turf. We undefeated in Atlanta.
Yeah,
in y'all backyard. We come over there and whoop ass. No matter who we playing, we come over there and whoop ass. And to have that undefeated record, Saban might as well go put some hit for him over there.
Yeah,
don't honor him.
Man, that's it, man. Hey, they might as well, man. They might as well. We
only right.
LSU over there. We were Florida over there. We definitely would. Matter of fact, we got more wins against Georgia than anybody else in that stadium. You know, that's the sad part about it. That's the sad part about it.
They stopped letting us play the opening SEC kickoff game in Atlanta because we whoop ass. They don't even let us play the first game in Atlanta no more.
They already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
they already know. And if we make it back there for the SEC championship, it's a given.
No matter who we play, I don't give it. I hope we play Texas. Since we don't have Texas on the regular season schedule, let's play Texas in Brian Denny East and see what happens.
Oh yeah, we'll beat them now. That's for sure. That's for sure. I don't give a damn that we lost at home. We'll beat them in Atlanta. I mean, Jesus, man, it's crazy how much Alabama win in Atlanta. It is crazy. Nobody can beat them there. We done won SEC championships there. Matter of fact, we won an SEC championship there for them against Georgia. Guess what else we won there? Again, didn't we beat them in Atlanta for the national championship? Hey, they sweep that under the rug. They sweep that national championship under the rug. They beat us in 2021 for the national championship, but they sweep that SEC championship game under the rug like it won it in the same year. Like we didn't go 1-1 in the same year. And the thing about it, Alabama beat the best team that they had. That 2021 team, that's the best team that ever came across Georgia, especially the defense.
Yep. But that was the best team they had. They had all those NFL draft. They broke the record for players drafted from that team, and we whooped their ass.
Yeah.
And they beat us. They had to wait until Mechie and J-Mo to beat us. But that's all right. That's all right.
I keep telling you, they cannot beat a healthy Alabama team. I don't care how good they is. I don't care how good they is. But yeah, Nick Saban Classic. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, September 28th, Nick Saban Classic.
The first annual.
Yeah, first annual Nick Saban Classic. So y'all show up, Georgia fans, to get that ass toe out the frame. Hell yeah, gonna beat the cleats off them up. Boy, anyway. All right, man. Tyler Booker. You heard Tyler Booker, man. Tyler Booker, his response to Nick Saban picking Georgia and Texas to play in the SEC championship game. All right. And his response was something Nick Saban taught me was not to pay attention to external factors. And since he works at the stadium now, not in the facility, he's an external factor. So he says, so he ain't gonna pay him no mind. He also taught Tyler Booker, don't listen to a guy who sits in his mother's basement and tweets all day. This is what Tyler Booker said that Nick Saban used to tell them, don't listen to a guy who sits in his mother's basement and tweets all day. So I'm not going to listen to a guy who plays golf all day. What do you think about that? I agree. I agree. All he doing is he just throwing some shade to Nick Saban. That's all he doing, man. But guess what? You know, Nick Saban came back and said he just using reverse rat poison. That's all it was. Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's all it is. Reverse rat poison, man. That's all it is. And I know we keep going back to Georgia. Now Georgia fans are using the rat poison saying.
We can't have nothing, man. We can't have nothing. It seems like everybody gonna bite off us.
Yeah, we can't have nothing. We can't have nothing, man. But it's all good, man. But Tyler Booker, man, I agree with what he's saying. Don't listen to the outside talk, no matter who it is. I agree with that.
Yep.
And hey, Nick Saban told him good. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what people outside the program is saying.
Right.
Like you say, Nick Saban, he ain't in the facility no more. He got an office in the stadium, but he ain't in the facility. So he's an outsider now. Even though they love him the best, they love him the most, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure them players are grateful for Nick Saban, man. Jalen Milroe love him, man. You know, Jalen Milroe interrupted the show.
Yeah.
When he gave him a hug and shit. So
yeah.
But
you know, that tells you a lot, man. Saban believed in Milroe because apparently Bill O'Brien didn't want him. And
exactly.
And so Saban like, no, I got you. Bill O'Brien, get out of here. Let me get Tommy Reese. Let's do this. And it's sad that we couldn't get the job done last year, knowing that it was Saban. We didn't know it was Saban last year, but I know they really wanted to get the job done. But now I think this offense, this system is going to benefit Milroe the best. Yeah. Saban is going to be there cheering him on. Don't act like Saban. He's away from the team. He's just going to let the guys do their thing. But Saban is going to be up on high. And he's going to be watching. And it's going to be a beautiful sight when we hold up the national championship trophy and Milroe hold it up with Saban.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, man, not Milroe, but Nick Saban, his antenna is going to be on high. Let this shit start to sink. You might see a lot more than him, of him. Let it start to sink. But Nick Saban ain't gonna let it sink. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He loved Alabama too damn much.
Yeah.
Alabama football program. He done spent too much time in there and brought this ship from the depths of despair. That's where Alabama was before Nick Saban got there.
Exactly.
I think Alabama went 3-9 in 2006. And it was bad. It was bad. And Nick Saban came in and got over that hump the first year and had us in the SEC championship. The second year, and we won it the third year and won the national championship. Won 3 out of 4 years, man. So
that was beautiful, man. And we almost didn't get him. But remember, Rich Rodriguez was gonna get the job, but he turned it down.
He
turned it down.
Glad he did, boy.
Oh yeah, man. We probably be on our 4th or 5th coach since then. If Saban went,
since
took the job, and thankfully he went and coached the Miami Dolphins, and he did not like it, so he wanted to come on. So it worked out. The cards fell exactly where it's supposed to.
Yeah, he couldn't get Drew Brees as a quarterback, so he dipped on him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got to thank the Miami Dolphins front office. We got to thank Rich Raj for making this happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Man, as an Alabama fan, we shouldn't be complaining about nothing. Even if Coach Kalen Deboer do go 8-4, which I don't think he will. Well, I'll be one to be complaining too. Damn, that shit. I'll be complaining too. But then again, I keep it, have an open mind because it's his first season.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just like with Nick Saban. I'm picking Alabama to go 12-0. I don't give a damn. 12-0. Because guess what? We got the talent to do it. Just like we had the talent to win the national championship last season. We had that talent. I think if we'd have had better play calling throughout the year, I ain't talking about just one play.
True.
I'm talking about throughout the year. If Tommy Reese was using Jalen Milroe like he should have been used, we'd have won the national championship. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
I feel the same way.
So, hey, and you're right, Jeff Stapleton. I agree. Nick Saban for the SEC commissioner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nick Saban for SEC commissioner.
He'll put all the ass in their place.
He damn sure will. It won't be no bullshit.
No.
You already know how he rolled. He Nick Saban by the book. We'll just say that.
Yeah, true that.
there was a time you guys will be talking about the recent data you won, but it's been what, 3 years now, and the last one to team. Hey, guess what? That's fine. If y'all want to hold that against us, we ain't won a national championship in 3 years. That's fine. But what other program can you hold to that standard? Not Alabama. Not Alabama. I mean, nobody other than Alabama. I just say that. That's the only program you can hold to that standard of, oh, they ain't won a national championship in 3 years. They suck. When old boy, it took y'all a whole 40 to win one. So you compare 3 years to 40 years. You can say, hey, well, we won two out of the last 3 years. Well, I'm going to come back and say you won 2 out of the last 43 years. That's why I say I'm approaching. So, because it's facts. It's facts. So, hey, you tally up how many Alabama done won in the last 43 years. Matter of fact, tally up how many they done won in the last 10 years. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
We ain't even got to go back to the before Nick Saban. We
Exactly.
talking about Nick Saban from now.
They say the COVID year don't count.
Oh my goodness! No way.
2020 Super Bowl don't count. That don't count either. NBA championship don't count either. The MLB championship don't count either. The World Series, that don't count. Don't nothing count. But I tell you what, DeMar Lane, Dale Mar, whatever the hell your name is, that was 2020. And that's another year that Alabama put an ass whooping on your Georgia Bulldogs. And guess what? I call it a COVID ass whooping because that's what happened. Alabama put a COVID ass whooping on your dog. And guess what? And they say it don't count, but that's the only season that it's been an all SEC regular season. Thank you. And guess what? It still was a 13-game season. That was the entire season of the BCS. 13 games, 13-0, 12-1, and win a national championship. So hey, say what you want to say, oh boy, but the fact of the matter is, your Georgia Bulldogs couldn't get it done, not even during COVID. And guess what? You had a full team. Your team, the players on your team didn't sit out. You had a full team.
They was low.
You just couldn't get it done.
Yep.
That's all it is. You couldn't beat Alabama in 17, 18, 20. You finally got them in 21. And then 23, we whooped that ass. And guess what? All of that is with Kirby. Matter of fact, Nick Saban had COVID too. Nick Saban had COVID that year against Auburn.
And we still whooped that ass.
Yeah, still whooped that ass. He didn't even coach that game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a damn shame. Oh, y'all still talking about that pick six. Y'all been talking, that's all y'all can talk about? Y'all can say, whatever y'all call that pick six. And y'all say 38-13. That's all y'all can say.
That's all they got.
That's all they got. When I got 26-23, 41-24, twice, times 2. So hey, it is what it is. And then I don't know how bad we beat them in 2020. It was a massacre. And then 2021, it was 41-24 too. But anyway, and then last year was the real heartbreaker.
Killed them dreams of that three-peat, baby. Them dreams of that three-peat went away. Flushed them down the toilet.
That shit was down the drain, man.
Yep.
Then Paul Finebaum.
Oh, Lord.
I agree with him sometimes I don't. But Paul Finebaum, I'm going to pull up what he was talking about. But Paul Finebaum was talking about Ty Simpson and matter of fact, I think I got it in there. Here we go. Paul Finebaum. This is his thoughts on Ty Simpson and Arch Manning. Okay. He says Alabama doesn't really have an automatic backup. They have good players. Ty Simpson is fantastic, but we don't know that much about him. but Texas has the most famous backup in the sport, Arch Manning. So if something goes haywire with Quinn Ewers, Texas has a plan. It won't be the end of the world. It will be for Alabama, though. This dude has lost his mind. So he's saying just because Arch Manning is the most famous backup in college football or whatever, Texas got a plan. But Alabama don't got no plan. It's like it's the end of the world for Alabama. The only reason anybody know Arch Manning is because of his family. Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. That is it. He ain't done nothing in college football, even though he looked good in the spring game. Ty Simpson, he got some playing time. If you ask me, when Quinn Ewers went down last year, why wasn't Arch Manning in the game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Why wasn't he in the game? But
evidently he wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. And I still don't think he's ready. But hey, it's all good. He got a spring game under his belt. You know, if you want to put a lot of stock into the guy just because he's a known name, then hey, by all means. But we know what we got in Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson ain't no slouch of a damn quarterback.
Right.
And when Jalen Milroe leave, what's his name? Not Eli Holstein. He already gone. But dog, the guy behind Ty Simpson. I don't forgot his damn.
I forgot his name too, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Him and Keelan Russell, they better be on their damn P's and Q's when it comes to competing for this job against Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
Because Ty Simpson can sling that ball too. And we saw last year he can run, but hell, even he just need to hold on to the damn ball when he crossed the damn goal line. That's all he need to do.
I think Ty Simpson, he is poised to have a Mac Jones type breakout next season. And come on, man, who goes now? Knocking on wood, hopefully Milroe don't get injured because he's been pretty healthy, you know. So let's say he goes down and we need a backup quarterback. Ty Simpson is fully capable of winning some games for Alabama. We've seen what he can do. He's been there. This is what his third season there, right? Probably, third season. So he is locked in. And for Finebaum to say some bullshit like that, because Arch Manning is a popular quarterback because of his family, he ain't got nothing on the field. I think they say he only threw 5 passes his whole college career so far. He just got there. You want to go off of the spring game? Come on, man. Finebaum just talking. He just talking noise. When I saw that, KB, when I saw it, I was like, man, what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah.
But I understand. You want clickbait.
That's exactly what it is.
You need something for the people to talk about because you can't talk about Nick Saban no more because he ain't at Bama. He ain't the coach no more. You ain't really got nothing for Caden Deboer because he just got there. So let's go talk about these bag-up quarterbacks and let's give these Bama fans something to be pissed off about. I feel you, Finebaum. I feel you. But you are totally wrong. Totally wrong.
We're talking about Dylan Lonergan. And Dylan Lonergan can sling that ball too now.
Exactly.
Dylan Lonergan can sling that ball too. We set in the quarterback room.
And Austin Mack there. We still got Austin Mack.
We good to go. Hell, shit. Ty Simpson, if he was the starter right now, say Milroe got hurt last year in game 5 and couldn't come back.
Mm-hmm.
I still think we would have made it far as we did in the playoffs. Well, not in the playoffs, but we still would have won that SEC championship and went on in the playoffs. I think so.
Yeah.
With Ty Simpson. And if you ask me, if that was the case, I'm telling you, man, Ty Simpson probably as a starter would be better than Carson Beck. That's just me. Because Carson Beck really ain't showed me nothing. Carson Beck is a game manager. Carson Beck is what A.J. McCarron was for us. That's what he was, but not to A.J. McCarron level. But Carson Beck is nothing more than a game manager.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he is. Just don't turn the ball over, take care of the ball, which sometimes he put the ball in harm's way. A.J. McCarron didn't do that too much. But if you get pressure on Carson Beck, he liable to throw the damn ball any damn well. You seen him in that game, man. He should have had 4 interceptions.
Yep. We just couldn't catch the damn balls.
And that's fact. And I seen some comments about Carson Beck is going to be the first quarterback taken in the draft. I beg to differ on that.
Oh hell no.
He got to do a lot more than what he's doing. Yeah, you ain't got Joe Brady to come in there.
Mm-mm.
You ain't got Kalen Deboer and Nick Sheridan. You ain't got them. You got Mike Bobo. You got Mike Bobo.
I say Carson Beck is if JJ McCarthy wasn't the first quarterback taken off the board last year, why the hell would Carson Beck be the first quarterback taken next year? They pretty much both game managers.
Yeah, that's what they are. Carson Beck, JJ McCarthy, Quinn Ewers. But Quinn Ewers can't stay healthy. Hopefully he stay healthy this year, but
right.
I mean, all of them game managed to me. So, but hey, don't shoot the messenger, Georgia Bulldogs. He says, how are you a game manager when you projected the top 5 pick in next year's draft? Projected. You hit the nail on the head. Just because you projected to do something don't mean you're going to do it. Who matter of fact, who in the hell had what's his name? That Florida quarterback that got picked in the first round. Who had him as a first round projected pick before the season?
AR-15, Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. Who had it?
Nobody.
Exactly. Just because you projected don't mean who was projected to win the SEC and the national championship last season?
Let Georgia fans answer that question.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put that out there. And they still tell me we projected to do this and we projected to do that. I don't give a damn what Carson Beck is projected to do. He ain't gonna be no damn first quarterback taken off the board. And I'm going on record right now, 8/42, July 19th, 2024. Jalen Milroe will be selected before Carson Beck in the 2025 NFL draft. Jalen Milroe will be selected before Carson Beck. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you, guys.
Yep.
Because guess what? Guess what kind of quarterback the NFL is going to now? There's a reason why Jaden Daniels was picked first. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why AR-15 was picked first. You know what I'm saying? All right, pick 6, Ringo. All right.
Okay.
You should take that off. I know he got a pick 6, but that boy was getting torched, man. They was burning his ass up. He can't even see the field in the NFL. Come on.
Now that you mentioned about Milroe getting picked, so we know he is what you would call a game breaker. He's one of them ones that can break a game over with his legs, with his arm, throwing a deep ball. He can break loose. Once he gets to going through them progressions, which I think he will get better at this year with his coaching staff, with the receivers being open as they would be. Once he shows he can do that on a consistent basis, get that completion percentage up, not turn the ball over, it's a wrap. But Milroe going top 5.
Yeah, he got the right coach now.
Yeah.
He got the right coach, man. And Kalen Deboer loved this guy. And Kalen Deboer has been talking about how he's improving and all that. We'll see. We'll see. But even if he ain't improved, I think he still can go before Carson Beck. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't care that Carson Beck, he probably can read defense, pre-snap, and all that. I don't care. He's not a game breaker like Jalen Milroe.
He can't get away from no pressure.
Yeah, he definitely can't do that. And when the pocket break down and that pressure on him, he's prone to make a mistake.
Yep.
He is prone to make a mistake. Okay. If Beck is not just a game manager, tell me what he is. Tell me what he is. Wait. If he ain't a game manager, tell me what he is. Carson Beck is a run-of-the-mill average quarterback. That's what he is to me. He ain't showed.
They act like he's Joe Burrow. They talking like he's Joe Burrow or something.
Exactly. Exactly. And the thing
I don't
about
see
it,
it.
what they fail to realize, they don't have the receivers. They don't have the receivers for this guy to be this all-world quarterback. Yeah, he threw for 3,900 yards. How many of those 3,900 yards was touchdowns? I keep
Not
telling
very
you,
many.
this man threw for 1,100 more yards than Jalen Milroe and only had one more touchdown. This man had 133 more passing attempts than Jalen Milroe for one more touchdown. Make it make sense. How many more passing touchdowns would Jalen Milroe had if he threw the ball 133 more times and had 1,100 more yards? How many touchdowns would he have? Damn sure had more than one.
Probably about 10 more.
Yeah, he dang sure had more than one.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Milroe can only throw the deep ball, and Carson Beck can't throw that. You seen how many deep balls that dude missed? Carson Beck only throwing the ball 10 to 15 yards. Brock Bowers was doing the rest, or whatever receiver he threw to was doing the rest. I can throw the ball 3 yards down the field and let the rest of the guys do it themselves. You can take 1,500 yards off of what Carson Beck threw.
And that 1,500 yards will be called what we call yak. Yards after the catch. That's it.
Because if they only counted from the 30-yard line to the 35-yard line, that will be Carson Beck. He throwing the ball from the 30 to the 35, and then this guy run 40 yards. So yeah, he get credited for 45 yards.
Mm-hmm. We've seen Milroe throw that deep ball. We've seen him throw 60 yards down the field. We've seen that. So that's not even a discussion.
And then they say he can't throw short to intermediate pass.
Okay.
Now, how many times did he hit Isaiah Bond on that drive against Georgia?
About 4 or 5 times in a row, didn't he?
In a row.
Yeah.
Short to intermediate passes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. I remember clearly a daggone slant route he hit Jermaine Burton for a touchdown. I think that was against Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Man. But hey, it is what it is. But we about to see with Coach Kalen Deboer behind there. Mm-hmm. And I keep trying to tell him we about to see a damn Joe Burrow transformation when it comes to Jalen Milroe. They don't want to listen to me. Matter of fact, better than Joe Burrow because Milroe got them legs.
Yep.
Milroe got them legs.
And KB, they forget about what was your boy the quarterback he just had got drafted by the Falcons.
Michael Penix.
3-star. Come from out of nowhere. He was at Indiana with him, got injured. Yeah. He look what he did in 2 years with Michael Penix. Penix to the national championship, Heisman finalist, first round pick. Michael Penix can't run the damn football. He ain't got them legs like Milroe.
No,
he ain't got that athletic ability. No. Now I'll give him credit. He's accurate. He's pinpoint. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he is that.
But if your receivers are open, if they're dialing up the right plays for you, and if the offense is at a pace that you can pretty much grasp it and just get that rhythm, it's over. Yeah, it's over, man. I'm telling you.
And this guy pick six say Milroe barely beat South Florida. Did you not know he didn't even play in the game, damn it? He didn't even play in that game. This is why I say y'all just be saying shit and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. He didn't play in the game. And even that, Carson Beck only threw one more touchdown than him, and Jalen Milroe played in less games than him. So
that's crazy right there. That comment crazy right there.
The man didn't even play in the game. And even if that was true, he beat your Georgia Bulldogs. So what sense does that make? He said that's the point. Alabama don't even trust Milroe. Well, guess what? They trust him against the Georgia Bulldogs. So going by your logic, they have more trust in Jalen Milroe to beat Georgia than they did South Florida. Going by your logic.
Yeah.
What's wrong with these fools, man?
Delusional, man. Delusional. That's all you can call it.
All it is, man.
Yeah, foolish.
That's all it is.
We
man.
love it though, man. We love it. I mean, it's all water cooler talk at the end of the day.
Listen at this. Milroe is a glorified running back playing quarterback. That's Tony B. Are you telling me your Bulldogs can't beat a running back that playing quarterback? That's what you telling me? Your Bulldogs can't beat a running back playing quarterback.
That's sad right there, man.
Well, y'all ain't too smart, man. Y'all should, I'm telling you, just think about the stuff before you put it up there. Because I'm gonna always have something for you, buddy. You can believe that. You can believe that. So hey, it is what it is, man. But yeah, that's all it is, man. It's they just tired of Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
They just tired of Alabama. They hate Alabama. Well, I ain't gonna say they hate them, but they don't like the fan base. I'll say that. That's just like me, man. Georgia fan base, they get on my motherfucking nerve. I don't hate Georgia. I got the utmost respect for Kirby, even though he been having it pretty easy since he been at Georgia with those schedules. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, man, they ran from Oklahoma last season. You know what I'm saying? Because they had Oklahoma the first game.
They wound up playing Ball State or something like that, didn't they?
They played Tennessee Martin. And I'm like, if a Power 5 get taken off your schedule, why don't you replace them with a Power 5?
Exactly.
And the same thing for this, the 2025. UCLA got taken off their schedule. UCLA go schedule Utah, and they go schedule Marshall.
They need some cushion. They need some cushion in case they lose on SEC games, so they can say, "Well, look at what we did with the rest of the schedule." They need something to fall back on. That's all. A little pad on the
schedule. The opening game, they be running, boy. They be running from the Power 5 team. They couldn't get away from Clemson this year.
Oh yeah.
Get away from Clemson, man. And they better not let Clemson come out and whoop that ass.
They better not. Oh boy. And you already know Deboer gonna have something to prove. Deboer gonna come in up. He gonna be trying to win that like it's a championship.
You ain't lying. Deboer have some talking points then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have some talking points then.
Boy, Deboer gonna say, I beat Georgia without the transfer portal.
Yeah. And if you look, and I told these clowns, man, their whole wide receiver core is made up of transfers. Georgia's. Mm-hmm. The whole wide receiver core.
Makeshift.
That's not good.
Ain't no chemistry there. So you got to build chemistry over the offseason. When we got receivers that's been there with Miro, all these guys been there.
Yeah, the only one is Jeremy Bernard. Only one. You know what's the name been there? Kendrick Law been there. Yep. Kobe Prentice been there. Justice Haynes just coming in. Emmanuel Henderson been there. Cole Adams been there.
Even the tight end, CJ Dupree been there.
Yeah, CJ Dupree, Robert Oops, Danny Lewis.
Yep.
And I think Cole Adams is more like a Slade Bolden.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
He looked good in that spring game, though.
I think he gonna get a lot of playing time, especially like these first couple games, because we gonna run away with these games against Western Kentucky and South Florida. So you're gonna see a lot of them.
That's the good thing about it. I'm not saying we don't use the portal. Of course, everybody use the portal except for Clemson. Yeah, we use the portal. But just a couple of years ago, we had 6 transfers, and y'all was calling us transfer you. And y'all got what? 4 wide receivers and your starting running back out the transfer portal.
The thing about us, we make them transfer look good. Look what we did with Jameson Williams. Yeah. Look what we did with Jameer Gills. We make them transfer look good when they come. Look what we did with Jermaine Burton. They weren't even using Jermaine Burton. And he come over there and look what happened to him. He in the NFL right now.
Yeah. And the thing about it, look where you got Ra Thomas from Mississippi State. What is Mississippi State? Trash. You got Dominic Lovett from Missouri. When he was there, Missouri was trash. Yeah, they was the best receivers on the team at the time, but the team was trash. Now you got Kobe Young from Miami. What is Miami? Trash. Then you got this guy, Landon Humphries from Vanderbilt. You got 4 wide receivers from 4 of the worst teams. You ain't getting the pick of the litter out the transfer portal. You getting hot ass garbage. Okay. Raw Thomas. What did he have? Like 400 something yards receiving last year? Dominique Lovett, maybe 6. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And then you get a transfer from Vanderbilt in Miami. All right. You right, Jeff Stapleton. Loaded for another loss against Alabama.
Exactly.
That's what they did. And then you get your running back from Florida. Florida was straight trash, and he couldn't even start for Florida. If Georgia's supposed to make them what? Under Mike Bobo. Come on, man. Maybe your offensive line got better. I don't know.
I feel like Georgia, I think this team is worse than the team they had last year.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. Maybe the defense is a little better. I don't know. I doubt it. I know they got Malachi Starks in the secondary.
Yeah.
But that secondary won all that last season. You bringing Everett back, he get lost in coverage all the damn time. I mean, he do. They don't even like Everett. Then you got what dog got? You got old boy from Alabama. You got him. He couldn't start. He couldn't see the field at Alabama, but most likely he'll be a starter for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I think ever since 2021, they have progressively going down by the year. Mm-hmm. I know you won the national championship in 2022, but like I said, 7 Power 5 teams couldn't even win 8 games. And then you had 2 lower tier schools. So you had a 3-game schedule.
Yep.
So, hey, it is what it is. So, but these guys, man, they'll trip, man. They'll trip. But, everybody confident on the all season. Even LSU fans confident.
Yeah.
Auburn fans, I don't know, man. Tony B said, both us clowns, we only brought in 2 transfers this offseason. No, you didn't. You brought in Landon Humphries from Vanderbilt. You brought in Kobe Young from Miami. You brought in Trevor Etienne from Florida. That's 3 right now. What are you talking about?
Off the top. Don't be starting on your offense.
You say the other 2 are in their second year. Raw Thomas and Dominique Lovett. Yeah, they in their second year. But they didn't do much of nothing last year. Nothing. You mean to tell me you brought in Raw Thomas to score 4 touchdowns? Because I think that's all he had. And I mean, Jesus. Come on, man.
Hey, they just mad because we do better with our transfers than they do with theirs. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can be mad about that. Yeah. We know how to work with them transfers. We get them in here, and we gonna make them first round picks in the NFL. We got a track record. We got a track record.
Exactly. Appreciate you, Nicholas Harden, man. I appreciate you. You'll get Felix the dancing fool at the end of the show. And it's fun doing what I do. It's fun talking trash to these other fan bases. I love it.
Yeah.
I want all y'all to hate me. But anyway, you right, JB. We get these transfers and send them to the NFL. A lot of them first round draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them. And even with Jermaine Burton, both years, Jermaine Burton had more yards and touchdowns than he did at Georgia. Both years at Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, and you see how them Georgia Bulldogs turned their back on him when he transferred to Alabama. Boy, they talked about him so bad. Oh, my goodness, man. But, hey, it's all good, man. It's all good, man.
Yeah.
But, we about to end this show, man. It's been almost an hour and a half. I'm 25 minutes, man. So we're going to go ahead and end, man. But like I said, If you ain't subscribed to Sports Talking with JB, go to his channel and subscribe to him right now. Right now. Tell them where they can find you at.
Find me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter, Sports Talk JB. Go to my personal page, young_ENT_. That's where you'll see me post a lot, talk a lot of trash. And, you know, sometimes I have to clap back at the haters. I do a little bit of clapping back. But during the season, I will be doing, you can find me on the Bama Standard. So the Bama Standard YouTube channel, we got a show called Talking Bama. Me and my partner JT, we doing it on Saturday night. So you'll see me now tomorrow night. But during the season, we're going to move to Sunday night. So it'll be Sunday night Talking Bama. And on Wednesday nights during the season, go to my Sports Talking with JB YouTube. And that's my weekly show, the flagship show, Sports Talking with JB, on Wednesday night, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. East.
Okay. But yeah, y'all go subscribe to him. Putting out great content. Like you say, you can catch him on the Bama Standard.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, go to his channel. Subscribe to him right now. Soon as we
end this show.
Go ahead and do it. Go subscribe to Sports Talking with JB. All right.
Georgia fans, y'all welcome to. Y'all come on and troll. Y'all come on.
They gonna troll the hell out you. Trust me. Trust me. That's what they do.
I'm gonna have you on my show during the season too, KB. I got to have you on during the season.
I'll be there because you know the season we're gonna be rocking and rolling, baby. I'm even adding another show for the season because I'm gonna have my damn responding to comments show during the season, and you know I'm gonna have a lot of comments to respond to during the season, whether we whooping ass or getting our ass whooped. So yeah, but mostly we'll be whooping ass. I guarantee you that. Yeah, I guarantee you that. So I'll be doing 3 shows during the season, plus my reaction videos, my hot seat, all that. So yeah, it's gonna be live this season, man. It's a new era of excellence. I'm telling you, man. Y'all better get ready.
Better get with it. Get used to it.
Lace up your boots. I'm telling you, pack your lunch. Because my Alabama Crimson Tide ain't going to do nothing but whoop ass all season. You can believe that. But anyway, what this Georgia says Beck is as good as Penix. Bullshit. Y'all know better than that. Y'all know better than everybody know better than that. But hey.
Who said that?
The thing about it. Kirby Smart ain't as good as Kalen Deboer. Kirby Smart just got the Power 5 before Kalen Deboer. That's all. That's all.
He got the game from Nick Saban. He got all his game from Nick Saban.
Yeah, that's true. I'm telling you, Kalen Deboer finna come to the SEC from the Pac-12 and take over. Mm-hmm. That's what he about to do. So
I'm gonna say this before we go, KB. I'm gonna say this. Let's say we don't win a national championship this year. We coming back next year.
You dang right.
It ain't like we gonna fall completely off the map.
Exactly. Like we just gonna fall off the map. That just ain't happening.
No,
that just ain't happening.
Too much talent, man. Too much talent. Too much good coaching.
Yeah, it's way too much. And guess what? If this year turn out to be the way we think it can be, more talent is on the way. If this translates to the field, oh my goodness, it's gonna be crazy. Especially, I'm telling you, LSU and Bama will be in the SEC championship. Okay, we're going with that. I don't know. They got a new quarterback to old Garrett Nussmeier, but I don't think it'll be LSU. I think 80% of their production left on offense.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I say the big 3 is Texas, Bama, Georgia. That's the big 3.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2 of them 3.
Yeah. But is Texas really the big 3? They had one good season.
Yeah. But they loaded on talent. But let's see what they can do with a full SEC schedule, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, but they do got a pretty easy schedule. On they got Georgia on the schedule, and pretty much who else? Ole Miss, maybe. I think they got Ole Miss on the schedule. Miss. Yeah, them about the only two.
Let me tell you something about Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin better start winning some big games. Lane Kiffin to go 9-3, 10-2,
you know what?
But lose to Alabama and Georgia.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin, he got a pretty easy schedule. He don't got Alabama on the schedule this year.
Yeah.
So he got a pretty easy schedule. He got Georgia on there, but he ain't got no Alabama. His schedule pretty easy. Matter of fact, I think he got the easiest schedule in the SEC. So he should be pretty good. And I like the name of the stadium. Nick Saban at Bryant-Denny Stadium. I like that. Like JB said, that sounds real professional. Yep. But more to come for Nick Saban.
Exactly.
Got him an ESPY. So, hey, doing great things, man. But, yeah, man, let's go ahead and get out of here, man. I appreciate you coming on, and we're going to have to do it again.
Yes,
Next time, we're going to be on your platform. Yep. And, hey, everybody who's here, still here, tune in. And I appreciate y'all tuning in, watching the show, hanging out with us this Friday night. Been a good show. And, hey, we're going to do this again.
Yes, sir.
So, so lastly, y'all remember 3 things. To be blessed, and I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll, damn Tide.